Okay, hi everyone. Hang on for a second. Hi everyone. Once again, thank you so much for joining me. Same time every day, 12 noon. But just to inform you that tomorrow there won't be any live at 12 noon. I think I want to rest. But at night, probably I will show you how to cook the minced pork with Japanese tofu that I promised. Alright, I will inform. But tomorrow 12 noon there won't be any live. Probably in the evening there is. Okay, so now I hope you have prepared all the ingredients that I have listed last night for you. Today we will be making two recipes. Again, we will be making a recipe from this book. This is volume 3. Alright, we will be making the seafood tofu. Okay, we will be making this recipe for you today. Okay, so we will make this recipe first, then only we will make a simple gravy for our rice. Alright, that's my lunch. Okay, seafood tofu is a good make ahead recipe. You want to make it and serve it immediately also can, but there is a little bit of waiting time where you need to wait for it to cool down after you steam. Okay, I have made a batch to show you, which I have steamed last night. Okay, this one I have made last night. Later on we will use this and deep fry this. Okay. Alright, so let's take a look at the recipes. Okay, so we will need to chop some carrots, ham and spring onion and mushrooms. Okay, so let's start cooking that one first. So how much of ham do we need? We need 50 grams of ham. Okay, we need 40 grams of carrots. Okay, we need 2 dried mushrooms, which I have cut into small pieces, can see, and some chopped spring onion. Okay, so now the first step is to add in the carrots to chop for 5 seconds at speed 5. Okay, so now we will add in the carrots to chop for 5 seconds at speed 5. Okay, so just 5 seconds, speed 5. Alright, so that is 40 grams of carrots that I have cut small and put inside the TM bowl to chop for 5 seconds at speed 5. Alright, so now the next step is to add in 50 grams of ham. 50 grams of ham. Okay, spring onion 10 grams, chopped spring onion, and 2 dried mushrooms which I have soaked and cut small. Okay, so now we are going to add this in. Scrape down. And we are going to chop this for another 5 seconds at speed 5. Okay? Alright, let's take a look. Okay. Alright, so now what we have done so far, for those of you who just joined, the first step is I put in 40 grams of carrots to chop 5 seconds at speed 5. Thereafter, I add in 50 grams of ham, 2 dried mushrooms, 10 grams chopped spring onion to chop for another 5 seconds at speed 5. Okay, so I'm going to remove all this into a bowl, but you do not need to wash the TM bowl, yeah? So let's dish this out. Okay, now we remove this out. You don't need to wash the TM bowl, okay? So the next step, what is the next step? The next step is we are going to put in 150 grams of fish meat. This is mackerel without skin, without bones, obviously. And without washing the TM bowl, we are going to add in this 150 grams of fish meat. Okay, we are going to make a fish paste first. Okay, and what is next? And place everything. Okay, what are the everything? Let's take a look. We need 2 tablespoons of corn flour, 1 tablespoon of water, okay, 1 teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of sugar, and a half teaspoon of white pepper powder. All right, so all these I have mixed up. Okay, I repeat, 2 tablespoons of water, 2 tablespoons of corn flour, 1 tablespoon of water, 1 teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of sugar, and half teaspoon of pepper. Okay, add in here together with the fish meat, 150 grams, which I have added in. All right, so let's add in this one. See the corn flour. Okay, so let's wipe clean. Okay, so now we are going to knead this, yeah, use the knead function to knead for 5 minutes. Let's go to the knead function to knead this for 5 minutes. Okay, so normally if I knead, I will remove the MC cup to reduce some of the noises. Okay, so now let's take a look at what is next after this 5 minutes of kneading the fish paste is done. Okay, so the next step, or so-called the last step, is we are going to add back this one. After 5 minutes of kneading, we are going to add back this one and all the other ingredients. Okay, what are all the other ingredients? We need to add 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of corn flour, half a teaspoon salt, half a teaspoon pepper, and of course 3 tubes of, have you seen this before? Japanese tofu. Okay, in the supermarket we always see it comes in a packet of 3. Okay, it comes in a pack of 3. Inside you have 3 tubes. Okay, 1 tube is about 120 grams. So yeah, 120 to 130 grams. So do you know how to remove this? Some of you tell me you don't know how to remove this from the plastic. That's why you never buy Japanese tofu before. So I'm going to show you how to remove this tube out. Now, if you do not trust the commercial quality of Japanese tofu, I know there are many, circulation of news and of, negative news about the quality of all this commercial Japanese tofu. You can also make your own Japanese tofu. Okay, I made before, but I forgot the recipe. I need to search. Okay, so how to remove this tube? You just cut it half. Cut it half, and then you just squeeze it out. Okay, you just squeeze it out. It's very easy to remove. So just squeeze it out. Okay, cut in the middle into half and just squeeze it out. We need 3. Okay, we need 3 tubes of Japanese tofu. Yeah, so let me repeat. We are making a recipe from my volume 3 cookbook. Alright, so this is the recipe that we are making today. Not Japanese, seafood tofu. Alright, so for those of you who always ask me, you only have TM5 or you only have TM6 or you only have TM31. Yes, my cookbook comes with steps for all the models of Thermomix. TM31, TM5 and TM6. All my cookbooks, I have a total of 5 cookbooks. All my cookbooks comes with steps for TM31, TM5 and TM6. And it also comes with a section. All the books comes with a separate section for conventional cooking steps. Okay, for those of you who do not have a Thermomix, you can order one now. The company still delivers Thermomix. Okay, although there's lockdown, the company still functions. They still deliver machines, so you can still order your Thermomix, or you can buy my cookbooks and use the conventional cooking steps section. Alright, so I have a total of 5 cookbooks, and all cookbooks comes with complete steps for TM31, TM5 and TM6 users. Okay, so let me show you the books that I have. So this is volume 2. This is volume 3. Okay, this is volume 5. This is volume 4. And this is volume 1. Okay, you can purchase all my cookbooks. There is no recipes that are repeated in any of my cookbooks. You can purchase all my cookbooks from my website, www.anniesaviorkitchen.com. Okay, so alright, we still have 25 seconds until this is done. So for those of you who just joined, and if you have the book, you can turn on to this recipe, because today we are making crispy seafood tofu from my volume 3 cookbook. Alright, so you also need to prepare a square pan like this, where you will steam your tofu here. Okay, does anyone know how to line a square pan like this? Okay, now the fish paste is done. Alright, the fish paste is done. So what is the next step? The next step is we are going to return the chopped ingredients back into the TM bowl. Okay, and the rest of the ingredients. Now let's repeat what are the rest of the ingredients. Okay, we need 3 tubes of Japanese tofu. Alright, so we add this in. And we also need 1 egg. Okay, we also need 1 egg. And we also need 1 tablespoon of corn flour. Okay, half a teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of pepper. Okay, so add this in. Okay, so, and what is next? We are going to mix this for 10 seconds only at speed 4. Seconds, speed 4. Okay, this is the tofu mixture that we are going to steam. Okay, I'm not going to show you how to steam because this square pan don't fit into the varoma. If you have smaller pan, foil pan is good. Okay, So I'm going to steam it in a wok later. Alright, so I'm going to pour this out. Just pour this out. Level it nicely. And then we will steam this for 15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes. So I will return and show you later on. Okay, hang on for a while. So remember to line your baking pan, or if you are using foil pan, then you don't need to line them. Okay, anyway, it will come out very easily. Okay, and I have prepared a batch last night. And later on I will deep fry here. Okay, so let me take a look at for egg in seafood tofu recipe. I don't know, just if you don't want to put in the egg, then just omit it. I think it's still okay. All right, so let's take a look at the next step, which is a simple gravy. We are going to make a simple gravy to serve with egg rice. Okay, fried egg rice. I'm not going to fry the rice. I'm going to teach you another way. Okay, so I have prepared for you 750 grams of cooked rice here, which I'm going to mix with 3 egg yolks and 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. Let me find my egg. Yep. Alright, so 750 grams of cooked rice I'm going to mix with 3 egg yolks and 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. Okay, let me wear my glove. And I'm going to add this inside, mix it around, and then we will bake this in the oven. Okay, so just mix it around. You can fry the rice as well. Okay, you can fry the rice as well, but I don't want to fry. I'm very lazy. So we just mix around, and then we will bake this for 12 minutes. Okay, you need to stir the rice halfway through, means at the 6-minute mark, give the rice a good stir, and then continue to bake for the remaining 6 minutes. Okay, at 180 degrees Celsius preheated oven. Okay. Oh, someone is coming to join us. It's her break time.
Hello.
Cannot see you. How to say hello? Come. Say hi.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Simone.
Mm.
Okay. Okay, go. She still have the baby smell. Okay, we are going to mix this rice around so that it is well coated with all the 3 egg yolks and 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. I'm not going to fry this. I'm going to bake this for 12 minutes. Okay, in preheated oven, 180 degrees Celsius. Okay, through halfway through baking, give the rice a good stir, which is at the 6 minutes mark. Give the rice a good stir, and then continue to roast for the remaining 6 minutes. Clear? Okay, so let's do this. Let me show you. Alright, nice, right? So we are going to bake this for 12 minutes. Yeah. Okay, hang on for a while. I'll bake this for 12 minutes, okay? Now this is the seafood tofu, the mixture that we have mixed just now. I'm going to level it, and then later on I will steam it, okay, for 15 minutes. Okay. So you will steam this, okay? So this is done. Our rice is in the oven, so we will make a simple gravy to go with our rice, and then I will deep fry a few pieces of the seafood tofu to show you, okay? Hang on. Can see? Okay, so what is now our rice is roasting in the oven. So what we need to do is we need to cook a gravy to go with our rice, okay? First we need to place the garlic. I asked you to prepare 3 cloves of garlic, okay? Now you can peel the skin. I hope everyone by now should know how to remove skin from the garlic. If you do not know how to remove skin from your garlic, ask your advisor, okay? Ask your advisor, or I will tell you now. 5 seconds reverse blade, speed 5 to remove skin. But this garlic I have removed the skin, so we are going to chop this for 5 seconds, speed 5. Okay. Okay, so this is 5 seconds, speed 5. Okay, we will scrape this down. And we will add in 5 slices of ginger. Okay, add this in. And cooking oil. We need 30 grams of cooking oil. Then we will saute for 4 minutes at Varoma reverse spoon speed. 4 minutes. Okay. Now we have 4 minutes to chit chat a bit. So now is a good time for everyone who are selling the Thermomix, who are advisors, to put in your comments, okay? To introduce yourself in the comments section, okay? Introduce yourself, selling your service. It could be Christina Chiu from Melbourne. You are an advisor. Okay, you are very well known for your Chinese recipes, Chinese cooking. You are very good in making buns and baos and dim sum. So sell yourself. If you want to introduce yourself as the advisor, sell yourself in by writing it in the comments. Okay, introduce yourself and what are the extra service that you give as a Thermomix advisor. Okay. So if you have any questions, you can ask me. Okay, so now let's take out a pen. Get ready a pen to deep fry a few pieces of our seafood tofu that I made last night. Okay. Okay. Now some of you asked me what pan I use. I use Craft pan. This is a stainless steel range. Okay, I also sell the non-stick, and many of you have bought from me. So let's heat up some oil here. And I also get a lot of questions from some of you asking me what are the essentials in my pantry, in my kitchen. What about you? You want to answer? Anyone wants to answer? What are the essentials? Because it's so difficult to buy things now. Even eggs are not easy to get. Okay, flour is not easy to buy anymore. So what are the essentials that you will normally buy when you go to the supermarket? Let me share with you my essentials. I always buy extra cooking oil, flour, all kinds of flour. Plain flour or multi-purpose flour is something that I need all the time. Corn flour as well. Probably you will need glutinous rice flour or just rice flour. Okay, these are the essential flour that I always have in my pantry. What else? For sauces, I normally have oyster sauce, sesame oil, pepper, black and white, light soy, dark soy. These are the essentials, and I especially like to keep bean paste at home, okay, which is called the minci. I always have this at home. I mean, this is essential Chinese pantry, essential things for Chinese pantry, Chinese kitchen. And apart from that, of course, during this season, you always need to buy, always keep an extra packet of rice at home. If you can see flour, just grab. Okay, I'm not asking you to hoard, but it's good that you keep extra at home in situations like this. So we are going to heat up the pan. And after this is done, yeah, almost done. We will add in the pork. Okay. This is the tenderloin, 350 grams of tenderloin, which I have asked you to marinate with 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, half a tablespoon of corn flour, 1 teaspoon dark soy, half teaspoon of dark soy, 1 teaspoon of mushroom powder, 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, and a bit of pepper. Okay, so we are going to add this in. Loosen up the pork here, loosen it up a bit with your spatula. Okay, and water, we need 250 grams of water. Okay, 250 grams of water. And we need mushrooms, dried mushrooms, which I have soaked and sliced. Okay, so dried mushrooms. This is four dried mushrooms. Okay, we are going to cook this for 7 minutes. 7 minutes at Varoma. 7 minutes at Varoma. Reverse spoon speed. Now this is a time that I will need to excuse myself to give my rice a good stir and then continue baking. Okay, I'll come back later. Okay. While this is cooking, we will deep fry a few pieces of the oil. Okay. So take a piece and lightly coat it with corn flour. Lightly coat it. Okay. Lightly coat it. I'm not using a lot of oil, probably just less than a centimeter of oil to fry my seafood tofu. Okay, lightly coat it in flour and deep fry it. Okay, let me adjust the camera so that you can at least see how I deep fry. Okay, I'm using the Vitakraft pan. Is that better? Okay, so I'm using a stainless steel Vitakraft pan, okay? This is the pan that I'm currently selling. Some of you bought, I know. So, very noisy. Stir it. Okay. Continue cooking. So you turn it around. Okay. So we will deep fry a few pieces again. So lightly coat, pat it to remove all the extra flour. Okay. Lightly coat each piece of seafood tofu. Put it in. So how many of you have actually tried this recipe before from my volume 3? So I'll just briefly show you how to deep fry. I'm sure many of you know how to deep fry, right? Okay, so our lunch will be seafood tofu and a simple gravy to go with our egg rice. So I hope you all like the recipe today. It's very simple, and I hope you all will make it as well. Always, whatever pan you use, you do not need to use high heat. Okay, always use medium heat. This one is done. Let me show you. Okay, does it look good to you? It's yummy. Alright, it's yummy. Okay, I'm going to stop soon. After I finish frying these few pieces. Okay. So I hope you know how to make this recipe from my volume 3 cookbook, and you will actually make it after today, okay, after watching me today. So alright, our gravy, we still need a few steps, then we are done. Okay, move this around. This one is done as well. See? Beautiful, right? Always use medium to medium low heat to pan fry, to shallow fry your food, okay? You do not need to use high heat. Whatever pan, whatever brand. See? Nice, right? So I hope you all will try this recipe. I always make this for Chinese New Year. Okay, let me turn off the heat. I'll come back. So our rice is okay already. Now I didn't fry the rice, okay? I just roast them in the oven, okay? I'll put this aside and carry on with cooking the rest of the recipe for our simple gravy, okay? I'll come back. Hi. So what is the last step? Okay, the last step is we are going to add in our bok choy, prawns and cornstarch. Okay, I have 12, you can peel 12 to 16 pieces of prawn and devein it, remove the dirt inside. Okay, this is about 250 grams. So let's add this in. This is 100 grams of bok choy, xiu bak choy, okay? So we will add this in. And I have here a cornstarch, half a tablespoon of corn flour, mixed with 1 tablespoon of water. Okay, I'm going to add this in. Give everything a good stir. Okay, and we are going to cook this for 2 minutes. 2 minutes at varoma. At varoma, reverse spoon speed. Okay, wow. Okay, one last thing. 1 beaten egg. 1 beaten egg. We will slowly drizzle in this beaten egg through the MC hole. Okay, we will slowly drizzle in this one. 1 beaten egg. So let me set aside this one. We'll slowly drizzle in our beaten egg. Okay, let me get ready my plate of rice and I will come back and show you the plating. Just a simple plating, okay? Okay, the sauce is done. Hang on. Okay, our sauce is done, our gravy is done. Okay, so let me take out some. Okay. So this is the lunch that I promised to show you today. Okay? Hope you all enjoy the show today, the live cooking show today. And let me take, hold on. Okay, and the seafood tofu. Okay, so I hope you all enjoy the recipes that I showed you today. As promised, tomorrow there is no live cooking show at 12. Probably there is one in the evening for me to show you how to cook the minced pork with Japanese tofu, but that one is not a Thermomix recipe. That one is fully conventional method. Okay, if you are keen, continue to watch my space and I will try to update tonight. Okay, tomorrow there is no 12 noon live demo, so don't forget to take a look into my website and take a look at my recipes, my cookbooks from my website www.anniesaviorkitchen.com. Okay, I hope you all have a great show today, and I'm waiting to see your homework. If you do have, I know the ingredients are not that easy to find sometimes at this time, but do try to cook up the recipes. They are very versatile. They are very children will like it. I know my kids will pick out the bok choy. Okay, I know they will pick out, but they still like the gravy a lot. Okay, I'm sure your family will like it as well. So please don't forget to like and share the video with your friends, and recommend my cookbooks to all your friends. Okay, I'll see you again. Bye bye.